Welcome, Power Learners! Today we're going to see an optical illusion that involves an American flag and then learn how it works. So the first thing I want you to do is to stare at this red dot in the middle of this screen. Don't look away. Keep watching it. It disappeared, but still watch that same area. So what you should have seen was the colors of the American flag, right? Red, white, and blue, as soon as I changed the screen. I'll do it again because sometimes you can only see it after you know what's going to happen. So I'm going to do it one more time, and then we're going to talk about why this happens. So stare at the red dot. Don't look away. It disappeared, but keep looking there. So you should have seen it. It's a blank white screen. If you just to prove that, take your eyes away for it for a few seconds and then come and look at it. It's a blank white screen, and it's an optical illusion. So now we're going to talk about how this optical illusion works. So we're going to talk about some color opposites. So the color opposites are like two colors that are the opposite of each other. Self-explanatory. So red and green are opposite colors. So are yellow and purple, blue and orange, black and white. So the one combination that we didn't see today is yellow and purple. But in our first picture that we stared at, we saw green lines instead of red ones. And then once we changed the screen, we saw the red ones. And the same thing with blue and orange. In the flag, the square with the stars on the flag, it was orange originally, and then when we changed the screen, we saw blue. And the same thing with black and white. The original image had black where the white was, and then when we changed the image, it turned white. So now we're going to learn about why this happened. So I'm going to be explaining this in a very simple way. I'm not going to be using scientific terms, but basically an optical illusion is like tricking your eyes. Optical is like your eyes, and illusion is like, tricking it. So when you stare at these colors, when you stare at the original orange, green, and black, your eyes get tired from seeing these colors. So when I immediately flip the screen to the blank screen, your eyes see the opposite colors because it doesn't want to see the other ones. So now we're going to test our theory, and we're going to do another similar illusion. So the American flag one is a classic one. So for this one, I used a random pattern, and we're going to use my laser pointer, and we're going to stare at one area, and then I'm going to flip to a white screen, and we're going to see if the same thing happens. So we're looking at a green and yellow screen. So look at my little red dot in the middle. When it disappears, keep looking in that area. So as soon as I flashed it, I saw a little bluish, but more like it should be purple, and like a little bit like reddish pinkish. I saw like the pattern. We're gonna do it again and see what you see, but what it should be ideally is once you change it to a white screen, it should be purple and red, because those are the opposite colors to green and yellow. So I'm gonna do it one more time. Stare at the little red dot. Once it disappears, look at the same area. And you should have seen something similar.
So thanks for watching. Parents, please take the time now to like our Facebook page, PowerLearn at Science Experiments K-8. Also, if you're watching just through YouTube and not through my website, please check it out. I put the link in the description box. Also, be sure to like and subscribe. See you next time.